Hello, friends. So we're continuing on with our art activities, which you've already kind of started for us in the last one. We're going to go ahead and start with taking out our books again and opening it up to the page where your hand was outlined onto the page. So go ahead and open up that page. Take your pencil, pen, whatever you're going to end up using. And this activity is a little bit more about your personal experience. I want to basically share with you guys a story that we're going to talk about and think about all the different ways that it left an imprint on us, why they were so special to us. And the way we're going to do that is by talking about the way it felt, by the way it sounded, using all the five senses to talk about that experience. Now, your experience can be all sorts of things. It could be a trip to the beach, to the zoo with your family. It could be a birthday, a holiday, whatever you'd like it to be. But at this time, I want you guys to kind of think about what that memory is and what you want to share. And we're going to put that right in the middle of the palm there. Now, I'm going to share my story, which is more about Christmas Day than Christmas Eve. As much as I love the Christmas Eve part, which is kind of where we got presents at home, Christmas Day, it was, for me, something that I'll never forget because it was the time where our cousins and aunts and uncles would all come, and it was always just a crowded house of family, and I loved that, and that to me is the memory that I want to capture. So I'm going to put in Christmas Day in the middle. Okay, and so once you have your memory, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is, again, thinking about the five senses, about all the things that it brought up when you were there. And all you have to do, again, is remembering that memory and then think about each one of the senses. So thinking about the way it smelled. For me, I guess that was one of the first things that always came up was when I got to the house. I could remember smelling the aromas of all the good food coming out of the house. And I think smelling the foods was one of the first things that I remembered there. And I guess I should go into another thing that I kind of remember too. One of the first things was you'd always hear the music playing. And you know, you always have holiday music. There's the Christmas stuff, but we would always have like dance music too, because we love dancing. And so whether it was Mexican music or Puerto Rican music, whatever music we needed to have to dance, it was a big thing. So I would always hear music playing when we'd get there. So what would I see? One of the things that I would see right away is the family, and I mentioned that a minute ago. We'd pack up, our cars and the house, and we would all come together, and that was the best part of it, is all of us coming together. So family, I was seeing family. Let me see, what did it taste like? So taste is a fun one for me. I think one of the things that most of Mexican households do is we love spicy food. And nowadays, my kids, they don't like spicy food as much. And so I remember that it was very special to me because I love spicy food. So we would have lots of spicy food, tamales, pozole, things like that. So I remember the spiciness, but also other flavors. Going into how it felt. I remember after we would eat all those great foods, the kids would make buñuelos with grandma, and they're a lot like the cookies, Christmas cookies, the sugar cookies. We would just take the dough and shape them whatever shape we wanted to, and grandma would heat them up for us, and then we'd put all the sweet stuff on there. But that, I remember when I was making that, it felt doughy. That's what it felt like to me. It felt doughy. So these are the senses that kind of make me think about that memory. These are the things that really kind of talk about that experience. These experiences are really important because they're the things that make us who we are and that make you special. So I want you now to do something that might be a little bit challenging as well, but I want you to go ahead and share your story, however the teacher wants to set it up, but basically finding someone to share your story of your memory that day and allowing them to share their story as well. Being really mindful that these are, like you said in the beginning, very personal to us. And so try to be compassionate and listening the best that we can while they share. So this activity is definitely meant to make us think about who we are, but also for us to be able to share with our community, our friends. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.